What's up, guys? It's your boy Buzz here, back to another video for you guys. We're gonna be doing fantasy draft. I think it's episode 3 on the fantasy draft. Later on we probably do CEO jobs. I don't really even know. But I will live stream Friday. I'm live stream Friday and stuff like that. So yeah, you guys can get to live stream Friday or Thursday. And on Thursday it's probably gonna be like a short little stream, probably like 40 minutes thing. But yeah, guys, we're doing episode 3. And we're gonna start training here. Oh, hold on, guys. Get my power rate.
Hey, I'm only here for a minute. Bet you want a girl to keep it independent, and I know you gotta like a girl that's this appealing. Get you caught up in the moment, then I get you in your feelings. Tell your boys that you gon' meet him later on. Both of us are so taxi, leave the meter on. First time you out in Cali, never tried no strong, so you gon' have some stories to tell when you take it back home and tell them one time, so we always showed you what it's like. Leave you sleeping.
Alright, gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay? Football's a simple game, but you keep making these silly mistakes, we're not gonna win. So let's get out there and let's have a good practice, huh?
Let's see. Glad I saw that expert. Oh man.
Let's go!
Alright.
Let's go! Come on, let's go!
Now guys, if you wondering why I'm passing it to R1, it's because he's like the wide open person. Stuff like that. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to throw it down the square. Catch that. Oh, he caught it. Oh shit. Got Garner going in my face. Don't catch that.
This is it. You only got one shot. Time to go for goal.
Oh, for goal. Oh, man. Triangle. Boom. Ooh, they look good.
Men, you're gonna like what you see in the film room this afternoon because today was a great practice. Coaching staff, we can't ask for much more. You guys consistently do that, and we are gonna find ourselves in the playoffs. Good stuff.
Another guy with a defense experience. Yo, why is he putting in slow motion though? I want it in slow motion. Give me like the slow motion mode. Oh, he actually said yeet. Dude, that Prescott was running. Man. Yo, why is it putting in slow motion mode? I guess it's the new update being fixed. Oh man, they got something. I don't know if that's like a glitch or not. I don't really even know if it's like a glitch that's going on. Boo! Oh, he actually fumbled it. Yo, he ain't gonna get that. He ain't gonna get that. I'm gonna make sure he don't get it. He could have been at least scratched the ball out. Oh! Oh! Will Smith dropped the ball. Boom! Put that big hit on him. That's how the defense did. Finally, he's back in normal mode, but I guess we got to prevent them from getting a touchdown. I don't know. And that could have been an interception, dude. You butterfinger. Oh, they on a 2-yard line. They just run this one in. Oh! Oh! You saw that? God, did you guys see that, though? Leave a like on that. Leave a like on that. If you guys just saw that, just leave a like. You guys can go and instant replay that stuff. Yo, like the guy, he tipped the ball though. The guy tipped the ball. Ain't no way nobody gonna catch that. Well, he caught it. Oh man, we got prevented. Come on, y'all, hold defense. You ain't going nowhere, dude. If you guys aren't enjoying the stream right now, probably gonna be like a short stream. Oh man, we almost had it. Drop that ball, man.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
Oh!
Here we go. What? None. What?
Got another sack.
Here we go. What? None. What?
Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're gonna do on Sunday. Good job.
Yo, if you guys are doing the stream, just let me know. see what these people gonna say about the Hawkins, we're gonna make it.
Don't care, don't make no difference.
Agents getting to learn be better than internet prices. The learn for zero 19 version is cheaper than I expected it to be. Thanks. My 4 kids all in it, and y'all mean 30. Thanks to your purchase was able to buy me. Thank you. Well, we're going to Nike prices are to use the expected Nike knockout. Oh, we're just putting on like $50. I'm just putting tickets in the club X section are lower than I expected. Just bought 2 for the next 10 games. In the upper section are about what I expected them to be. I like that they haven't overpriced it. I can live with the prices I'm paying for potato chips. I expected fries to cost more, but it seems like they lower prices. The true Drake. I love how much I paid for peanuts at the last. We didn't even have no last home game. I guess he was talking about last year's home. The stadium fan zone is embarrassing. Those bathrooms are small and old. Yuck. The stadium seating is getting old. Man, we gonna need some money actually. Let's see if fan happiness. So I guess we got Steelers at home. Let's go. It's that power right there.
I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Steelers going up against the Saints. So with kickoff straight ahead, we'll check in with our broadcast team. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New Orleans Saints. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Guyton along with Charles Davis. And Charles, week 3 of the preseason. We're getting there. Opening night on the horizon. Here, the Madden video game even came out on Tuesday, so you know we're close. But this is the week you use as your dress rehearsal, isn't it?
It is. You go over everything as you would on opening day when it actually counts. They'll regulate how much the starters play, but this is probably the game they play the most in the preseason. And don't forget, after this game, the rosters get pared down to 75 guys.
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from the Superdome. On the return, here's Justin Gilbert. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
The thing I like most about Derek Carr's game is not just the right arm and his touch and his ability to find receivers. I think it's his calmness, and I think that transmits itself very well to the rest of the team. They feed off of that, and they go out and play with confidence.
Come on, defense. Y'all gotta get to that guy.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The Steelers' leading tackler from a year ago, Lawrence Timmons, in on the stop. And here's a look at the starting offense. Second down, 8. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Oh, my bad. I don't know if I did.
And a neutral zone infraction on the defense.
The defense thought they had the timing count on the quarterback's cadence, but they jumped too soon.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on second down and 3. After the penalty, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Holding offense.
And we will take that.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On play action, now Carr.
Get that out of here.
Complete on the deep ball. He was looking to get it to Kenny Britt that time. And 4th down coming up.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Oh, the ball actually went past me.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So here are the Saints with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott. They'll come out in the pistol. Prescott looks to throw on first. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way up to the 35-yard line. It goes as a pickup of 23. And that leads to a New Orleans first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Prescott throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the
not
result.
him.
That's caught inside the 20.
He caught it. Deshaun Jackson.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed,
you
have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
That Prescott.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Y'all might do that thing again.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now we're going to do a smash again. Let's see where is this. Too many plays in this playbook right here. 100,000 plays. Alright, I'm gonna just do the corner strike.
Here we go. Prescott now on second down. Finding time. Touchdown, Saints.
Yeah, we got that touchdown. Let's go.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Glad that Prescott held on to the ball. If he ain't held on to the ball, I would have been putting him on the bench.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta do this.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. Now a hit,
oh my gosh! We could have recovered that right there.
Up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll push his way
like
forward
this.
to about the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I go all the way back to college with Le'Veon Bell. One of the better body transformations I've seen, from a big, thick power back to the guy we see now who can do everything.
And 2 years ago, of course, last year the injury, but 2 years ago over 1,300 yards. I think they think he can top that this year.
I don't think there's any question about it.
Here's Carr to throw. He's got time in the pocket. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. And here now, New Orleans defensive unit.
Lawrence Timmons comes from a long line of productive Florida State players. And when I say productive, I usually mean spectacular.
Oh.
2 yards to go here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The defense came out with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they liked to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a play fake. Carr backing up.
Hey, that's a
kinds
flag
of
right
time.
there.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. The veteran Hakeem Nicks, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
Carr, a screen to Bell.
Get him, get him.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. At the end of 1. It's a close game here early on. We'll head back to New Orleans after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is James Starks. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Moore. He's got time. No, here he lost the football.
Dang, that dude delivered that hit, though. That dude delivered that hit.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second down now after the pass completion.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Manning gonna throw. Forced out to his left. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's gonna make it 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They do go for it. It's Manning, and that's complete to Lewis. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 21. And the Saints are going to get a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate.
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit her.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. They find some open field here. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. Surveying the field. Going to throw deep. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
When teams take shots.
Oh, let me see. Then it. Yeah, he was out. He was out.
The end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
After review of the play, the rookie on the field stands.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. So 2nd and 10 here.
Man, they mad.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Manning will try again on 2nd down. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
Working from the gun, Manning, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
Manning to throw once more. Steps away to his left. It'll be a gain of 6, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
I'm going to just hurt him.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And Manning, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Eli Manning taking it in. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line, lower than the defensive front.
Extra point try for Gostkowski. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints defense, we watch them get set to go. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field essentially, and that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone. That's exactly what they accomplished.
And they accomplished that last time. What will they accomplish this go around? More now. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
And hauled in here by Jordan Norwood. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Now Moore. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down there, just 1 yard. Still 9 yards to go on third down. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Out in the flat for starts. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And this is incomplete.
Get that out of here.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it'll be first down, Saints. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout.
Oh, that ain't no fish sticks. Those some cheese sticks.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Hey, we can try to
Miles Austin, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
And that play was what every defense is wary of. The big strike attempted downfield, but they were in excellent position. They didn't get fooled, and while he didn't come up with the interception, was able to bat the ball down.
One final try now for Manning. He's going to try and go deep again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jude I.J. Barima. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Saints are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Steelers didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Sticking with the same drive, Prescott's going to stay up the middle, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown, giving them an early lead. Now to late in the second. Here they'll go with the sneak, and it works for the TD. The lead now goes to 13.
All right, Larry, these two teams back out there as we get set and ready for this second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Returnable here for Hester. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he is inching closer to that 100-yard mark.
And that's the goal. That's the benchmark that every runner in the NFL is trying to get to. And he's locked in on it pretty well right now. And I would suspect that his linemen are locked in pretty well, too. They know that if a guy gets over 100 yards, they've done a great job, too.
You think every starter sort of has the number 100 in his mind before a game?
I guarantee that they do. That's what they think about. That's what they dream about. That's what they visualize during practice all week. 100 yards, because once you get there, it's almost like you hit that number.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. The rookie out of BYU, Bronson Kaufusi, in there to bring him down, and it'll be a play to remember for that young man. The first sack of his NFL career. On 2nd down, here's Manning. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Man, they blinked. They blinked. That's it.
Eli sacked. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Boom!
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. Heading back out there now, the Saints defense. And last time they got the 4th down stop, looked like they might surrender points. Ball got on their side of the field. But then they snatched that momentum. What's that like for that defense?
Oh, it's phenomenal, because some doubts starting to creep in as you're giving up yardage, trying to figure out a way to slow them down. But with some suddenness to turn things around, to flip the script, as the guys like to say, that's a big-time play.
That was a big-time play. Now we'll see if they can do it again. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
And make sure you guys turn on notifications so you won't miss any screen.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Norwood that time. And it's 3rd down. defense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. More now. And he comes back with one complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from...
What time is it?
Inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
Yo. Give me a hug, dude. I love you.
What?
All right, love you.
What?
All right, what'd you say, police?
Looking for here. 2nd down now after the incompletion. Another pistol look here. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning. Dancing to his left. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. They were looking there for Wes Welker, and it's 3rd down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Greg Jennings the intended target, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
This is taken at the 23. Oh, he slipped right by him. Oh, one more time.
Won't he just stand still?
It looked like he might beat that last man. He doesn't, though, but it goes as a 32-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now Moore. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
False start, offense.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long.
Here we go now. Green.
Starts. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They'll look to throw. Deep drop. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Philip Wheeler coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Wide open receiver complete. 23 yards on the play.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Into the red zone now. Manning eluding the pressure right. Nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. From the gun, it's Manning. Buying time to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Eli Manning ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Eli's going to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Oh, John Wendy's. Oh, Lord.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes Gilbert. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. Caused all of that. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for James Starks out of the backfield. And now it's 3rd down. One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop. Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. They'll set up a throw. It's caught. He finds Norwood.
Oh, man.
He's going to go. Jordan Norwood. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jordan Norwood, 67 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route. And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
All right. Alright, and make sure you turn on them.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the gadget play gets them into the end zone. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And now the rookie's free. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 98 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do. And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away. He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. The point after try for Gostkowski. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. What an explosive kickoff return from the 2 all the way to the end zone. A 98-yard return for 6. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
They did.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. More now. And he's got room. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the shotgun, he looked to throw, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They're running with Starks. Oh, Starks lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Dude, who was it? Who was that? That popped that guy.
As if someone's living right. I mean, he's...
Oh, for real. That guy got... Dang. Oh, for real. All I heard was, boom. I think he just popped it. He got popped. I don't see why y'all came and cover the football. Y'all some butterfingers, dude.
Trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Now Moore. Finding time.
Yo.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be 4th down. That field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Complete pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here?
And he's going to go down.
Just get on
back at the 13-yard line.
He got him to get on field.
In there to get him for a loss of 5. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it.
Alright, so it's paused. Somebody want me to add them. Let me see. B-U-N-N bundle. No. What you say his name was? Oh, okay. Alright, now I get it. Okay. Alright, now I think I got it now. Alright. 2, okay. There you go. Alright, so I got him. But
somehow, some way, at least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right?
Oh, man, I
take exactly what happened before,
interception.
replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence.
Because I got to go outside, jump forward to the end of the game.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no
hope you
matter
guys
where
did
they're
enjoy.
predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Peace out.